Hi everyone, and welcome back to another crafting video. In today's video, it's going to be all about Valentine's Day. So, when I hear Valentine's Day, I tend to think candy hearts. So we are going to be learning how to make a candy heart garland. You can use this to decorate your room, to decorate an office space, or anywhere where you just want to feel the love in the air. So let's get started on this project. Starting on our canvas on Cricut Design Space, I have these hearts with words and letters in them that make the perfect base for our project. And I'm going to go ahead and add an offset around these hearts. This is going to be the cardstock portion of our project. And the hearts with the letters in them are going to be our vinyl. You can always customize your conversation hearts to whatever you'd like them to say. All you have to do is add a heart shape to your canvas, type on top of the heart, and then select all the items and slice them. And it's just as simple as that to create your own conversation heart. Once everything is ready, we're gonna go ahead and click make. You're gonna want to make sure and remember that when you are cutting your project, our hearts with the letters are gonna be cut in a vinyl setting, and the hollow plain hearts are going to be a cardstock setting. Now let's come on over to our workspace. For this project, these are gonna be the colors that I'm using for cardstock. I have a aqua-like green, a yellow, and a pink. These are gonna be my base layers. And now these are going to be the vinyls for this project. I am going to grab 3 different vinyls to pair with each cardstock. To match the green cardstock, I will be using the color Livable Green in the 001 G series. This is the perfect vinyl to use. I love using and reaching for this color, especially during the springtime. Now I will be reaching for my Passion Yellow vinyl, part of the 001 M series. Also part of the 001 G series, I'm going to be using the Shell Pink vinyl. And you might be thinking, that really doesn't look like a passion yellow color. It's more of a pastel yellow. Well, don't be fooled. So Teckwrap does this thing where they add a protection layer on top of their vinyl. You just have to make sure that you always peel it back, revealing the true color. As you can see, since this protective wrap is white, it just toned down the color. But in reality, it's this beautiful, vibrant yellow underneath. Here's a closer look to the 001 G series vinyls. They are luxurious, they are ultra thin and soft to the touch, making them ideal for almost any project that you will be working on. The colors are absolutely beautiful. I love using them during the springtime, the summertime, because they just have such beautiful tones. And just like the yellow vinyl, these vinyls have their protective layer on top too. It's just a clear color, so you're going to want to make sure that you're peeling it back before you send your project to cut. This protective layer saves your vinyl from any damages or scratches or scuffing, which is such a great idea. Now I have everything ready. All my hearts are cut out, my pinks, my yellows, and my greens, and I just love how they look already. Sometimes I just want to stop mid-project because I love how it looks. So now we're going to start weeding our vinyl. We're going to go ahead and use our needlepoint pen to weed out the letters in the hearts. You can always tell the quality of a vinyl by watching someone weed it. In this case, as you can see, this vinyl is weeding like butter. I always recommend Teckwrap vinyl to anyone at any different skill level that they are with when experiencing vinyl projects. Tech Wrap really makes it easy for you to get through your projects and give you beautiful results. So usually for vinyl projects, you're going to want to reach for your transfer tape. So this is the Tech Wrap transfer tape. However, in this case, since we're going to be working with cardstock, I'm going to try to apply the vinyl manually with my hands. So let's go give it a try. So the game plan for this method is to go ahead and peel away from the backing some of the vinyl from the top of the heart. By this, I'm going to try to align and pinpoint where exactly my offset starts with our hearts. For the parts that go inside the letters, I'm going to apply those after the heart has been added in. So I went ahead and placed the middle part of the O. However, since I didn't like it, I'm going to grab my needle pen and reposition it. And we're just going to repeat those same steps with the rest of the hearts. You're going to want to make sure that you take this project a little slower than usual, especially when it comes to working with the inner parts of each letter. Sometimes you have to make sure that they are applied onto the cardstock before moving on. So just take your time and have fun with it. Now that we have all of our hearts ready, for string, I'm going to be using this little thin baby yarn. This baby yarn is going to work perfect to make our garland. I always recommend visualizing your end product first. So what I'm doing here is placing my hearts and playing around with the spacing to make sure that when I adhere my hearts to the string, they're going to be to my liking. In this video, I'm going to be using tape to adhere my hearts to the string. However, you can use any glue, and I especially recommend any rapid drying glue, such as a hot glue gun. And just like that, we have the cutest little train of conversation hearts. These conversation hearts are really just so perfect and cute to add to any wall or empty space you have to add for decor for this holiday. Thank you so much for following along with me. If you guys love this tutorial, please go ahead and like the video and follow us for more crafty tutorials.